With the anniversary update behind us and a little breathing room before the next community vote, we finally have a chance to mess around and experience Schedule 1 in some completely new ways. That's right, I'm back with another list of some of my favorite mods. Mods are the lifeblood of PC gaming, and Schedule 1 is no exception. There are already nearly 1,000 mods on Nexus for Schedule 1, and they can do everything. Fix the little things that annoy you, add brand new content, or completely change how the game is played. So over the next month, I'm going to be releasing a few videos showcasing and highlighting a bunch of mods that I thought were super cool. And if you don't know how to install mods, I put out a video on my second channel that is a step-by-step tutorial, so make sure to check it out. And if you run into any issues while installing the mods, you can join my Discord at discord.gg/bigwilly to get some help from our wonderful community members. I also want to highlight a brand new mod loader that just hit the Schedule 1 scene called SIMM, or SIM for short. It's made by some familiar names in the modding community: Sir Tides, Estonia, and Ifbars, and trust me, it is ridiculously easy to use. It takes all of the pain out of installing, updating, and managing mods, and best of all, it comes with MLV scan built right in, so you don't have to worry about downloading anything sketchy. With all of that out the way, let's get into some mods. Now, the first one on our list is called Illegal Raves. If you find yourself wandering around the town at 4 AM begging for something to do, then this is the mod for you. Igor, the doorman at the warehouse, actually has an underground rave scene, and he's here to spice up the nightlife in town. Several nights a week, Igor will text you to pick a DJ for that night's party, then gather everyone for a banger rave hosted at one of several locations around the town. One of the best parts about this mod is that you control the music. You can upload literally any MP3 file to the game folder and set exactly what plays, whether it's dubstep or some classical Beethoven.
The addy was thought provoking, it made my head big and banana.
Dozens of the residents will show up and have a wild night, dancing to whatever music you picked. And if you're lucky, you may even get the legendary Hardware Dan running the show. Make sure to bring plenty of product with you to keep the energy bumping, or just relax and enjoy a night out with your best customers. However you choose to play it, just make sure to get some sleep for another long day of production tomorrow. Do you ever feel lonely when you're playing with yourself and just starting out a new save, wishing you had a friend to accompany you with all of those shenanigans? Well, I got the mod for you. Look no further than Mrs. Ming's Authentic Pets. This mod adds a brand new building to the town, complete with a purchasable puppy companion. Your brand new pal will accompany you around the town, bark at the bad guys, and even hop in your Viper for all those late night delivery runs. If you're looking for a friend without having to have someone in Discord yap at you about TikTok drama and the latest tung sahur for hours on end, this is definitely the mod for you. Everyone knows that dogs are a man's best friend. While your PC may be protected against malware and malicious users, have you ever considered whether your lungs are protected from all those harmful chemicals and artificial syrups from vaping? That's why I'm happy to introduce today's sponsor, Fume. Now, I've had my personal struggles with nicotine and oral fixation over the years, including cigarettes and vaping. But Fume has helped me break that bad habit, so I'm no longer using a vape with tons of harmful chemicals that was made in a Chinese sweatshop. Having something to do with my hands helped me break that oral fixation, which is one of the hardest things to stop when you're trying to quit vaping. And after over a decade of using a vape, I finally quit. So if you want to quit too, you should try Fume today and take back your life and your confidence. Your lungs and your wallet will both thank you, and it's never been a better time to try out Fume. You can use my code BIGWILLY at checkout to get a free topper when you buy the Journey Pack. Now let's get back to the video. Fed up with those Benzie ambushes and sneaky dealers running around your territory, stealing customers and causing havoc? Wouldn't it be so much easier to call upon the powers of the Norse gods to rain thunder and lightning on your enemies? With Mjolnir, suddenly the powers of Thor are in your hands. This mod adds Thor's legendary hammer straight into the game. Fly through the sky by whirling it above your head, or strike your enemies with bursts of lightning. It even returns to your hand after you throw it. Bashing skulls has never been so easy, so grab your hammer today and introduce those Benzies to some Viking justice. The golden skateboard has now been dethroned as the de facto best method of transportation in the game. Introducing the Hoverboard. Sleek design, beautiful graphics, and guaranteed to make all those crosstown trips a breeze. Jump over police barricades with ease and say goodbye to all those Benzie ambushes. Even Marty McFly would be jealous of your sick new ride. I know this mod isn't a big one, but I think it's a lot of fun to ride around on a hoverboard. I'm a fat ass and I hate walking, so this is the perfect method of transportation for me. Now this next mod is listed on the Trello board as a future update, but why bother waiting for property customization when mods can take care of it right now? The Redesign mod lets you customize anything and everything about your properties. Replace boring concrete floors in the barn with beautiful smooth black marble, or turn the docks warehouse into a clean room. You can even finally remove the counters inside the bungalow so you can take full advantage of the space you bought. This mod is a big upgrade for all of those people that love to decorate and organize everything in their save. With this mod, you can change, move, and redesign all with the click of a button. Now, one of the biggest frustrations with Schedule 1 I hear is the lack of a visible health bar. I mean, do you really know how much health you have left after getting shot, or when that cop will finally go down? It seems like you've been punching him for hours. Well, thankfully, Sir Tide saw this and knew something had to be done. The simple health bar displays your current health right above your inventory slots, so you can always have a quick reference on how beaten up you may be. You'll never question whether you can take a fight again. Just make sure to have a few cukes handy to heal back up to full. Best of all, the other characters have a health bar as well, displaying their current HP right above their head. Customers, cops, even Benzies have real-time HP on display, so you know exactly when they're about to tap out. Now, if you ever get tired of seeing the exact same thing day in and day out, and just want to change the scenery, then fear not, I have a mod for you. The Forestry mod converts all of those boring green trees into a beautiful collection of birch trees, with 6 new tree models. They provide a fresh, new look to the wooded areas of town and make it much easier to navigate the more wild parts of Highland Point. The new foliage will have you feeling fresh and rejuvenated as you make the rounds during your deals. So maybe sit back, relax, and have a shroom or two while you take a beautiful walk through the woods. I mean, just look at it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Next up, we have a mod from our very own Mob Rack. Visual Asset Overhaul is a texture change for the placeable objects in Schedule 1, including pots, racks, closet shelves, and so much more. All the assets have had gorgeous texture updates, making them clean and industrial looking instead of that stinky old wood. Pots have added fill lines, all the equipment looks polished and neat, everything takes on a look that's clean, clinical, and classy. And he even made the toilet actually look like it's usable. You can finally fulfill your dreams of having Gus Fring's underground meth lab. Just make sure your employees aren't trying to stage an escape anytime soon. Now, we all know how addicting Schedule 1 can be. I mean, I've personally lost track of how many times I've been up until 3 or 4 in the morning playing this game, so why subject yourself to flashbang after flashbang as you visit Dan's? Especially when you're playing in the dark. Thankfully, someone's looking out for all you little goblins and gremlins and created the UI Dark Mode mod. This mod replaces the blinding white in the shop UI with the same dark gray found in the inventory UI, making it much easier on the eyes. And it's not just Dan's either. Oscar, Hank, and even Herbert all have updated storefronts guaranteed to avoid blinding you on another 24-hour gaming marathon. The only thing it's missing is the phone screen. Now, I'm terrible at art. My art skills aren't really up to sketching anything more complicated than a stick figure, and to be honest, sometimes I even struggle with that. I mean, look at any of my speedrun videos on the second channel where I have to draw some graffiti. I usually just end up putting a dot. Luckily, the Graffiti mod makes beautiful, perfect graffiti as simple as a click of a button. Simply open the sticker menu and select your favorite, then go on about your day. The mod comes with its own selection of stickers, but let's be honest, we're all really here to upload our own PNGs and spam Highland Point with some Big Willie love. And that about wraps it up for this video. I wanted to give a shout out to some of the GOATs, the titans of the modding industry, who make everything you see here possible. Names like Schedule 1 API, MLV Scan, ModsApp, and ModHub, who all make up the framework that modders use to bring their creations to life. Without these mods and the code wizards that maintain them, we would never be able to get some of the more creative aspects of custom Schedule 1 experiences off the ground. So a big shout out to them for making all of this work. work. Make sure to check the description below for additional mod dependencies, information, and links to my Discord where you can get support for all of your modding needs. Also, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it when we drop another top 10 mod list that brings some major shakeups to how you play Schedule 1. Thank you all for watching, and as always, stay silly, y'all.